Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is August 14th, 2022. Welcome to Chaos and Order, art by Susan Holt. That's me. Today is Studio Time Sunday for my special event, Some Like It Hot art show and sale. So, I see one little eyeball has popped up. If you can hear me, go ahead and give me a heart, give me a like. Gonna make sure I can see things on my computer over here. Oh, it's my husband. Hello, husband. Hello, Cam. Hello, Joe Claire. I see ya. I see ya. Checking my computer. Oh, Chris says I'm good, so I can see the comments over there, and I can actually hear him watching in the other room. So I'm going to shut my computer down. Not worry about that. Okay, fantastic. Patty Joe is here. Oh, goodness. Hello, hello, good morning, everyone. Okay, before we get started, a little bit of housekeeping first. If you're watching live, hello, thank you so much. If you're watching in replay, hello, thank you so much. Go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments for me if you are watching in replay. I do go back and watch these after I am done so I can answer your questions and see your comments and all that kind of stuff. I'll reply back to your comments. I see Errol is here. Hello, good morning. Joe Claire says hi, hi. Hello, hello. So if you are in replay, go ahead and give me just a little bit of context about what you're asking about or talking about, because sometimes Facebook doesn't give me the posts or the comments in order on these lives. So that would be very, very helpful. I would love to get you the correct information. Miss Hamali is here. Hi, Hamali. Okay, so I know you can hear me. I know you can see me, which is fantastic. When I say something you like, go ahead and give me some thumbs up. If I say something you love, go ahead and give me some hearts. Give me as many as you want. I am not going to put a limit on the love. Oh, I see Hamali's giving me lots of hearts. Thank you, Hamali. Excuse me. Okay, so it's Joe Claire. Lots of hearts. Thank you, ladies. So today is Studio Time Sunday. I'm going to show you 5 paintings and then I am going to do some painting for you. So stick with me while I show you these paintings and then we'll get to the super fun stuff afterwards. So I have 5 paintings to show you today. If you see the painting that you want in any of the ones I show you live, go ahead and put the title, which I will tell you on every painting what it is, and I want it, and I will message you privately, and we can talk about payment type, shipping, and due dates, and all that kind of good stuff. Hamali asks, are you doing dots or a pour? Well, that's a secret. I can't tell you that yet. I'll tell you that in a minute. I'll tell you that after we're done here. Brenda is here. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. So let's get started. The first one I want to show you is Red Sun Peacock. And it is 12 by 12 and is $600. So this is a really good size. Molly says, LOL, okay. So this piece is actually named after a fish, not a bird, even though it's a red sun peacock. We used to have cichlids in the first house that we had together as a husband and wife, and this shape and this color palette really reminded me of some of the cichlids we had. We did not have the red sun peacock cichlids. We had some other type to start with, and then we added some like gold and yellow or blue Johannes and that kind of stuff. And cichlids are not calm fish. However, I did train them to do some tricks. So they are super smart fish, and Yeah, I would train them to follow me back and forth across the tank. And it got to the point where they would just follow me automatically. And Chris would walk by and they wouldn't follow him. And he'd be like, ah, tried the cats, you tried the dogs, now you've trained the fish. So that was a lot of fun. Kim says, I love aquariums. Yeah, they're awesome. Does anybody else here love aquariums? They're fantastic. Hamali says, very cool. I didn't know you could train them. I didn't know I could train cichlids either, but apparently we can. So, okay, if you want this piece, just put Red Sun Peacock, I want it, in the comments, and I will get back to you pretty quickly. Also, all of my paintings come with free shipping in the continental US. So if you're looking at that as a factor, it's already put in the pricing. Brenda says, I do. I think that's about fish tanks and fish. They're nice to look at. I really like them. They're just a lot of maintenance. Speaking of fish, my next painting I want to show you is stingrays. And this one is a black background with metallic blue paint over the top. You can kind of see it shimmer as I move it around in the light. And then white and blue in the dots. And I did several layers of the dots on this one so I could get all the colors in there. There we go. Hamali says aquariums are very relaxing and soothing for me. Yes, with the right kind of fish, they are very relaxing and soothing. But with cichlids, it was not very soothing. It was a lot of activity and a lot of work. So stingrays here is 11 by 14 and is $600. That includes free shipping in the continental US. And I had this little stingray design drawn out on my page in my notebook, but I didn't realize it was going to look this much like stingrays until I had it already started on this spiral, and then my brain just went, oh my gosh, I have to call this stingrays. I don't think I could call it anything else. Kim says the blue and the black turned out great together. Stingrays, absolutely. Absolutely. I will just look at this one if I'm having a rough day and it calms me right down. Okay. Next painting is Ray of Light. Hi Barb, welcome, welcome. Hi Kathleen, welcome, welcome. So this one is Ray of Light, and for this one I used all of the colors of the rainbow. I have been obsessed with rainbow colors and unicorns and glitter since I was probably 3 and learned what they were. So when I make these paintings that have multiple colors like this, I always go, oh, that one's my new favorite. Oh, that one's my new favorite. But this one is one of my very, very favorites. And I called it Ray of Light because when I put this linear dot design on it, it did really look like a ray of light kind of shining through the rain. You get that rainbow effect. And then you sometimes see that really bright ray of light coming through the clouds. So that's what this one reminds me of. Molly says, ooh, Ray of Light is gorgeous. Love this rainbow. Thanks, Molly. Get up close and you can see some of the texture in the colors and in the background. It really is a spectacular piece. And there's so much to look at in it. Here we go. And I love this really bright fuchsia little streak right there. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. So again, this one is Ray of Light. It is 10 by 20 and $700 including free shipping in the US. Joe Claire says, aliens! Love it! They kind of do. Look like little aliens. Himali says, yes, the up close is so good. Can see so much more in it now. Absolutely. Yeah, it really stuns people when I show up close images of these paintings, how much is in the background of each one that you don't really see from far away. So these pieces are very dynamic from a distance, and they're also very dynamic up close. And I love how they change depending on how close or how far away you are. Okay. If you want this one, put Ray of Light, I want it, in the comments, and I will message you and we'll get it going your way. All right. Next one I want to show you is Inner Thoughts. Kim says they draw you in. Absolutely, these paintings really do draw you in. They're a nice focal point to look at when you're having some brain weasels. You can look at them and kind of deep dive and daydream and get all your feelings worked out. That's what I use them for anyhow. So this one is Inner Thoughts. It is 12 by 16. It is $1,000, includes free shipping in the continental US. And this one is on canvas panel, so it will need to be framed. And again, I think this one would look really lovely in just a plain black frame, no frills. But if you need frills for your decor, absolutely go for it. I just missed a comment. Hamali says, love Inner Thoughts. Let me see if I can go back to that other comment up there. Hamali says, ooh, is there soft purple in this one? No, this one is actually metallic fuchsia pink. And it's got some grays and black. I don't know if you can see the metallic fuchsia, but it's there. Nyala is here. Hi, Nyala. Thanks for joining me today. So this one, again, is Inner Thoughts, 12 by 16, $1,000 with free shipping in the continental US. And Kim says the finials on Inner Thoughts are amazing. Oh, thank you. I think they look like flowering lotus. Hamali says, ah, yes, I can see it now. I like when you show them close up. Thank you. But she's talking about the metallic fuchsia in the spiral, in the dots. So this one I call Inner Thoughts because I looked at it one day and went, oh, I know exactly what this painting is saying to me, and it's everything in my brain today. So it was my inner thoughts of that day. See, Melissa is here. Hi, Melissa. Joe Claire says, love how it's wispy and smoky, right? In the background there. Get up close so you can see it. And it's, of course, got a lot more detail in it when you get close. There we go. All the little wispy details. Lauren is watching. Hi, Lauren. Thanks for being here. Okay, and then we'll move on to the last one I'm going to show you, and then we'll get to painting today. This one is Darjeeling, just like Darjeeling tea. And it was the December 21 monthly painting. And I'll give you a good close-up of this one, too. Kim says, yes, I can't see the whole POW thing on my phone. Close-ups are good. Okay, so this one is Darjeeling, 20 inches by 24 inches, and it is $2,400, including free shipping in the US. I see lots of hearts over there. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's get this baby close up so you can see it. So this kind of reminds me of like the steam that comes up out of a cup of tea. And then right when you take that, oh, painting, Kim says. Excellent. Thanks, Kim. That reminds me of that first sip of tea when it's hot and the flavor rushes in. You think, oh, this is the most delicious cup of tea ever. And then kind of this stuff down here reminds me of like the steam that comes off the cup of tea. So that's why I called it Darjeeling. Well, that's what everybody voted on because this is one of the monthly paintings that I do here with the group. And there's more information about that in the group that I've posted the last couple of weeks. But week 1, I have you choose the colors for a background. Week 2, I have you choose a finial design for the ends of the spiral arms. Week 3, you choose a title. And week 4, I offer it to you, my group members, my VIPs, live. And you get first dibs on all of my art. Hamali says, beautiful piece. Thank you, Miss Hamali. So this one is Darjeeling. So if you want this one, say Darjeeling, I want it, and put that in the comments, and I will message you. Joe Claire says, love the colors on Darjeeling. Yeah, those purples and greens really go nicely together. Okay. So all of the paintings I just showed you actually have posts that have either already posted today in the group, or they will post before, I think it's before 5 p.m. tonight. So if you want kind of more close-ups on those, and if you want to really look at them in depth and have the information in front of you, that will be there for you when you're ready. So I think today I am going to paint dots on that pastel piece. Chris says Darjeeling is one of my guys' painting names too. I don't know what that means. My guys' painting names. All right, babe, I don't know what that one means. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera around. Oh, favorite painting names. There you go. Thank you. All right, let's move the camera over here. And if I miss a comment or I miss a question, because I will be painting, I will go back and get back to you later. Chris says he can't type today. And another Chris says, same design on all pictures, how creative. Well, it's not the same design on all of them. It's the same or similar spirals, but all of the end finial designs are different. I don't reuse one of them for anything else, so everybody gets kind of their own dot design and finial. And the spirals I came up with when I was doing painted rocks, and I was trying to follow the dot patterns in the pattern books, and I didn't want to use somebody else's work, and I came up with my own spiral design. So that is what I use. It's kind of my signature spiral, and it is something that really comes from what I see when I meditate, or when I give Reiki, or when I kind of get into the flow zone of things. That's what I see when I call in the bright white light of the universe. And that is how it appears to me. So that is what I create, and I put all of that positive energy into my paintings so that I can share that with the world. Hamali says, love seeing your design mock-ups and drawings. Yes, this is my notebook page. As you can see, I have all of the ones that are still available to use marked out in yellow, and then all the ones that are done I have crossed out with pink, so that I definitely know which ones to use and which ones not to use because they've already been done. And this is the one I'm going to use today, right here, because this is a smaller piece. It's only 8 by 10, so I don't want some really big elaborate spiral finial designs taking up the whole entire page or the whole entire canvas, but I do definitely want to have something that kind of fills in this area because it's kind of a big chunk of blue, but I want to leave all this, yes, all that pattern and gorgeousness. Yeah. And then you get down here to the big chunk of blue and you're like, that's a lot of blue. All right, everybody. I'm going to try to keep an eye on what's going on up there, but I will likely zone out for a little bit. Getting the painting ready. I might not. So this piece, this painting, the colors on here were inspired by one of the sunsets that we had here locally not too long ago. Arizona sunsets are really some of the most beautiful and vibrant. And the ones we've had lately have had a lot of pinks and fuchsias in it, along with the yellows and oranges. And one of them the other day, I think we had a lot of dust in the air right before one of the storms came through, but it was almost the shade of red. It was really interesting. Kim says, do you plan to use multiple colors in these dots? I don't know. So that's part of the process of me doing these paintings, is putting the base layer of the spiral or linear design on the canvas. And if it balances with the background with just that first color of paint down, then I leave it and I don't go any further. But if it looks like it needs something more, then I go ahead and go back and build up the dots in different colors and give it a little bit more interesting background. Like this background has a lot going on in it, so I may just do the white dots on this one. Molly says, I love sunsets and saw some beautiful pastel ones when I went to Scottsdale 2 years ago. Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I get almost every night. But I'll show you on this one next to, this is the finished painting that I just showed you. So it's got multiple dots of paint on top of each other, because this background is so black and gray, and it's really wispy, and it kind of fades into the back. If I had just left these dots white, that would have looked really, really stark. So, and it would have, okay, so the painting looked a little anemic without more color in it. But this one has so much color, I think I'm just going to stick with the white dots. A great question, Kim. Thank you. And I do kind of turn my canvas around if it's a size that I can work well with in my space on my table. Just because I like to kind of get a little bit different perspective on these dots as I'm painting them. Joe Claire says it does bring out the pink in that other piece. Yes, absolutely it does. And the pink kind of got swallowed up by the gray in that one. So for me to go back and add more pink to it really brought that color forward. And it's really interesting in some of these paintings when a color gets swallowed by the background, like the pink did in the last one, and I put the first layer of dots on and leave it, and I go, oh, that's just, something's just not right. So I go back and I start putting colored dots on top of the already dried other dots, first layer of dots. Then suddenly the background color really comes to the surface and stands out. And then you notice it, and it's kind of like magic. It's so interesting tying things together and having the colors pop right out at you. So I was talking about my dot designs earlier. I do copyright all of my work. I want to protect my work. I want to protect the people who purchase my work. So everything is copyrighted. when you buy a painting from me, I put all that information on the back. So I put the title, the date, the copyright, and my name on the back. That way when you're looking at your painting, because with these paintings that I do create, sometimes I find that a signature on the front does not align with the way someone would like that painting to be hung in their home. And I think that my paintings have a definite up and down and sideways, but some of my customers think it should go a different way in their homes, and I am perfectly fine with that. If you want to hang this one landscape instead of portrait, I have no problem with that. I even have a collector that has one of my small square pieces, and she has it in her room like a diamond shape, so she's hung it by the corner. And I think part of art is how the people who own the art utilize it in their space, how they view it in their space, how they want to see it in their home or their office or their studio. I don't think art is a static thing. I think its meaning changes and the way you can hang it changes, unless it's definitely, unless it's figurative. Like if it's a horse or a dog or a building or something, then it's landscape, then it's definitely got a way it wants to be hung. But my paintings, they will speak to different people in different ways. And if you have one in your home, I want you to be comfortable with it. I want you to hang it the way you like to view it. If you want me to tell you which way I think is up, I will certainly tell you. I am not afraid of that. I'm actually not afraid of much, which is nice. I think especially when it comes to art. I love to experiment. I love to try new things. That's how I found this. It's also how I found things that I really don't care to do. I am not a fiber artist. My mom and my cousin are quilters. My aunts have done, knitting and crochet and all that kind of stuff. That is not for me. My sister does counted cross stitch. Jo Claire says, ooh, at this one I choose the blue at the top. Excellent. See, I think that's much more sunrise, because here in Arizona, all of the blue kind of starts to, well, maybe not. That's interesting. That's a good thought, Jo Claire. Oh, which one did I just use? That one? I used that one. Okay. Let me do one more. No. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. Because I want enough room to make the little finials come off the ends. And I have to leave room for that around the outside. And I don't want to get too far into this good stuff up here and over here. So I'm going to leave that there. So how is everybody's Sunday going? Mine is going pretty well. You have any plans for today after this? We've got a friend coming over to pick up some stuff. And we haven't seen him since, I think, pre-COVID. So that'll be nice. Be nice to see him again. Kim says, this color blue makes me think of a new world map or globe. Oh, like some of the images where they use heat sensing on other planets. I could see that. Or some of the photographs of Jupiter that they've gotten from, I think it's Cassini. Chris will tell me if I'm right or wrong on that. Jo Claire says she's starting keto this past week, so lots of meal planning, carb counting, and cooking bacon. Ooh, bacon. I like bacon. I don't love bacon, but I like bacon. Good BLT with some avocado. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. And if you noticed, I didn't actually mark out any of the dots for this spiral. I just used my spatial awareness. You know, I put my finger down, I put one of the tools down where I thought I wanted the center to go, kind of played with where it was. So if I do a linear design, I do mark the center dots for the big dots, but then everything else and these spirals I do with just my hand-eye coordination and my spatial awareness. Kim says you can't go wrong with bacon. Jo Claire says, right. Yep, can't go wrong with bacon. I completely agree. Unless there was the bacon that I had a couple weeks ago in a salad that we got to go from somewhere, and it was applewood smoked bacon. I'm allergic to apples, and I'm allergic to hardwoods, and I'm allergic to smoke. So I did not realize it was so packed full of all of the things that I could not ingest. And it was a rough day. Thank goodness for Benadryl. Does anybody else have food allergies? Jo Claire says, oh my. Yeah, food allergies are no fun. I do have to be careful with what I eat. Check the comments here. We've got a long comment from Diana. Keeps cutting off. Diana, I will have to answer that later. Can't get it to the right point and this on the screen. I'll answer you later. Somebody else says the color blue makes me think of a world map or globe. Oh no, I think that's the. There's a new one. Okay, thanks, Diana. Okay, what am I doing? These two dots on the side make it look like little alien heads. Very cute little alien heads. Almost done. Okay. Yay. Right. Diana says, it really is zen. I love watching the entire process. Thank you. I love showing you the entire process. All right, here's what it looks like up close. Trying to keep it flat so the dots don't run. Paint's still wet. All right, and then I'm going to mark this off so that on my workbook, so I know it's been used, so I don't use it again. And I want to let you know that I will be doing another one of these special events in November, getting ready for Christmas. Let me put this up here so you see my face. Hello, everyone. So yes, in November we'll have another special event right before the winter holidays. If you want to commission me for a painting for a Christmas gift or a Hanukkah gift or a Kwanzaa gift or something for someone you love, birthday in December, September and October are going to be the months to do that in, so that I have time to make sure I get exactly how you like it and get it dried, cured, and then get the UV coating and varnish on it so that it's safe to ship in that condition and it's all dried and ready to go. And so yeah, September, October, let me know if you need a commission, and just private message me real quick and we'll get that started. Other than that, Wednesday Live is, of course, every week. So I hope to see you on Wednesday this coming week. I think we're going to vote on the titles for the new monthly painting, which I have right behind me. So this is our monthly painting for this month. So it will get its title on Wednesday. Excellent, excellent. Otherwise, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I will go back and get those comments that I missed earlier. Thank you for all the comments, questions, hearts, likes, and all the good stuff. I will see you Wednesday. Thanks for being here on Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. I'll see you later. Bye.